Hello everybody. What's up? What's up? Happy Monday to everyone. My name is Greg. If y'all don't know me by now, then let me introduce myself to you. Anyways, we're going to do some new updates that came out today. I've been waiting for this one update to come out. I've been waiting a long time for this Chinook update to come out. I tried it out. It works pretty well. We're going to look at it tonight. And then I just downloaded the Dreamliner update. Supposedly it's integrated with SimBrief now, so we're gonna give that a good old try too. So let's see how these do these Monday night missions. So we're in the Chinook right now in London. We're getting ready to switch our scenery so we can do one of these little missions here and see how heading hold does. See if the new heading hold helps us pick up what we need to pick up. So we got a rescue mission, we got hoist, got military exercise. Let's see here, Kuwait. What is this one here? 50. Well, we're not going to do the whole mission. Take off from the Sahara base, heading towards. Load the Humvee. You can either load it internally or externally. Now let's do UA. Okay, this one's all right. Let's do this one. Let's launch this. Anyways, please subscribe, hit the like button, consider becoming a member. You know, I'm putting up a lot of videos, there's a lot of content for you guys to watch and enjoy. Consider becoming a member, and then certainly you can super chat, super thanks. Any kind of donation is certainly no donation will go hey, just donate. I appreciate it. No donate will go whatever it's called. Hey, what up, cowboy? I've been waiting for this update to come out for a while. It finally came out with it. We finally have heading hold and altitude hold on this thing now, so maybe I should do a cold and dark start with this, huh? Can I do a cold and dark start from here? I don't think I can. Where the hell am I at? Take off from Shabbily Airfield. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do a cold and dark start. Let's go back out and we'll start up this helicopter. Because this mission, starting it up is actually pretty easy. I don't know how it is in real life, but in the simulator it's pretty damn easy. What's up, man? How's your Monday doing, cowboy? Let's see here. Gotta get a haircut. My hair is getting a little too long. All right, this is London, I think. Is this still London? Yep, that is definitely not Djibouti. Djibouti. All right, Shabbily Air Bases should be in here somewhere. There's Camp Resistance. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, and then that Dreamliner I bought the other day, they just came out with an update. Supposedly, it's integrated with SimBrief, so we're gonna see if that actually is the case. But yeah, I've been waiting and waiting. I bought this helicopter a while ago, and I mean, if it flies great. It's just, you know, I would like to have a couple of features that it came with, but they were waiting. Miltech simulators are waiting for this last update to come out on the simulator before they released this update. So now that SU-15 has been released, they finally released this one, so it works pretty well. It's nice having heading hold and altitude hold on the helicopter, that's for sure. All right, I do not see. Okay, let's at least go here. That'll put us in the right vicinity. Right, because here we go. Shabbily! All right, let's start on the helipad. Hopefully we can do a cold and dark start from there. Yeah, there's a really good checklist built into the tablet on this helicopter. And I think this helicopter still comes as a bundle. I bought it by itself months ago. And I think now it's bundled with like the aircraft carriers I've been using. A good amount of those are from Miltech simulators. I think and the battleships and, you know, all the stuff that goes around them. Nope. Damn. All right, we'll have to start at one of the parking spots. Why is my keyboard not plugged in? Hang on a second. But, that's weird. Oh, there it goes. Main menu. And, yeah, now it's part of a package where you get, like, a lot of the carriers, the battleships, you know, different aquatic. Right, yeah, 2 bundles, that's right. Yep. Yeah, you get a lot of stuff. Get a lot of stuff with those bundles. I bought one of the bundles, even though I had the helicopter. I liked all the aircraft carriers that it came with, and I like the, you know, when I've been doing the carrier landings, that display that I keep up on the right side of the screen, that comes from that bundle that I bought. All right, here we go. We can do a cold and dark from here. Hopefully you had a good I don't know if you're a father or not, but if you were or are, hopefully you had a good Father's Day. That's one of my favorite days of the year. I got an excuse to just be me. Something. Not that I'm much different than I normally am, but I can have one day. I guess every day is really Father's Day. But yeah, man, it was good. Good day. All right, good. Lights are off. Nobody's home. Yeah, this deal here, this Miltech carriers thing. This is what we get. You get that thing with it. Oh wow, Grandpa. Yeah, now you can spoil the kids and send them home. Hopefully one day I'll be in that situation. Hopefully a long time from now. So there's 2 different checklists. I'm going to use the one from up top here because it's much easier to keep it on the screen the whole time versus this one. I mean, this one, I mean, this tablet's really good, but the checklist, like you have to keep going back to it. So, and you can check these off when you're done, but I don't know. I just, now if I could keep the tablet on the screen while I'm moving around, that would be fine, but can't do that. So we have a pretty decent map that comes with this. You can do north up, heading up. You can do a satellite map, regular map. Load is what we're going to do here momentarily. We're going to set our helicopter up. I guess what I thought. These don't work. We have our option for fuel here, checklist. Mission, that's what we're going to do here in a moment. We can open the doors, slide them open the hook door. I mean, we can do a lot. Configuration. So we're going to do, because we need the GPS system for this mission, so we're going to put it up on the console. I'm sorry, on the glare shield. It's easier to see there. Altimeter setting in hectopascals, no. Random hook, no. Cockpit vibration, no. No. Okay, all that's good. We can click save. That's a new feature, by the way, clicking save. We didn't have that before. And it saved everything from before. That is cool that it saves Before, I'd have to go in and click everything. Now we can save it. So I like to have the different antennas, the camera, the shafts and flares, particle separator. Docs gives you a QR code you can use to get their like 90-some page like owner's manual. It's a really good owner's manual though. It's got it's very easy to follow, and it's got a lot of good information. All right, so let's do mission. We're going to start up this helicopter first, but we're going to do this UAV delivery. It's pretty short, and I want to see if this altitude feature helps us with the hovering. So we have this air system down here. We really don't ever need to operate the trim. Those are kind of, I mean, you can move them, but they don't really, you really don't have to do much with it. You're always going to leave this in auto, put it in manual when you're landing. The altitude and the heading buttons will work when you're in 1, both, or 2. As long as it's not off, it'll work. Heading is pretty simple. Whatever heading you have up here, it'll follow. And then the, the barometric altitude is anything over 1,000 feet. Radio altitude is 1,000 feet and under. I don't think I have parallel 42. Yeah, I don't. App for do you have the Flow app for the console? I don't think no, I don't have the Flow app. I never even heard of the Flow app before. What is that? What's the Flow app do? I never heard of that thing before. Sounds like something I should get. All right, let's get our checklist up. Most of this pre-flight stuff you don't need to do. I mean, like, everything is already set to where you need to. Like, everything is done. The only thing I like to do before I do anything is just change the lights. That way when I turn the helicopter on, the lights are pretty much set. What up, Keith? We go, Keith, making it 2 days in a row. Oh my God. I'm about to play the lottery. Keith made it 2 days in a row. Well, I guess we don't count Sunday because I wasn't on Sunday, but man, hope you had a good Father's Day. Oh no, I haven't heard of that before. Yeah, when I go back to the main screen before I get in the Dreamliner, I'll look it up. Parallel 42. Well, that's okay. I don't, But it sounds interesting. Huh. Flow app. I never even heard of that thing before. Oh, and I am using my Xbox controller, by the way. The flight stick is okay with the helicopter, but I've been doing better with the Xbox controller. All right, pilot instruments. So many lights. All right, let's do the engine start. Let's go ahead and let me turn up the volume a little bit so when I turn this bitch on, you all can hear it. All right, so we got battery switch. That's down yonder. Let's turn that on. I don't really worry about the tests. We can put the APU on run. And then start. Wow, free 15 and 30. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I'll take a look at it when I'm done here. All right, let's tick that. Let's tick that. Let's tick that. Let's take that and that. Hydraulics are right here, number 1 and 2. Park and brake should be set. Where are you at, park and brake? Yep, park and brake is set. Alright, backup power, let's turn that on. That's right over here. Condition levers are both on stop. Let's turn the fan switches on and open the doors. If you don't open the doors, you're going to have a warning light down here the whole time. So you could probably run it, be in the simulator. I don't know if it's really simulated or not, but you know, I usually do it just to get rid of the caution. All right, if you really want to warn the troops, you can. That's with this button up here, this alarm button. It's like that bell in the beginning of the Pink Floyd song. What is it? Is that Money, I think? Yeah. All right, we warn them. All fuel pump switches on. So let's turn the fuel pump switches on. And cross feed on. Alright, let's do engine to ground. And let's start engine 1, that's right here. Oh, that's such a good sound. We're going to do a quick little mission after we get this thing started up. We're going to do a quick little mission where we got to take a UAV over to the port of Djibouti, and then come back, and we're going to be using the new, well, they're old buttons. They've been in this helicopter since I've had it for months now, but we can finally use heading, baro, and radio altitude. Barometric altitude is for anything over 1,000 feet. Radio altitude is 1,000 feet and under. Alright, so we got engine number 1 going. Now let's move this one to ground. Let's put on number 2. Let's wait for this thing to get up over 10%. Let the temperature come up, let the oil get hot. We'll put them both in flight, put the generators on, turn the APU off, and we'll pretty much be done. Gotta turn the hydraulic pumps off. This thing's got a really cool setup at nighttime. Let me make it a little dark outside. This thing looks really cool at night. Or, you know, pre-morning, but I don't really know what pre-morning is, actually. What is pre-morning? What is pre-morning? Alright. NVG. And arm the emergency exit. Yeah, I like how it's like all in green. I think that's really cool. Alright, let's put these on flight. Put the generators on. Turn the APU generator off. Turn the hydraulic pumps off. Turn this off. And last but not least is our flight control system. Anything other than off is fine. So you can do 1, both, or 2. It doesn't matter. Any of those are fine. Alright, pre-taxi is just parking brake. Power steering, there's a swivel button back here. So if you want to roll on the ground with this thing and be able to control it, we need to put the swivel on. And then let's turn on all of our radios. And then we'll switch to the mission mode and get this mission going. Got that on both. TNR, transmit and receive. Turn on this, and then identify friend or foe. That's okay, silent, R. Alright, so everything is on, we're good. Power steering, parking brake, yep, that makes sense. Alright, let's go ahead and do our mission. So let's click off of this. Let's go ahead and put the weather back up again. I just wanted to show you the lights. I thought that was really cool. How it lights up all in green. Alright, we're already at this airport. Now you do need to have collision off, and yeah, like zero dark 30, that's right. You need to have collision off. Here, let me show you what you need to have off. Right? And you didn't have to remind me of this tonight, cowboy. I took care of it already. Just in case. But yeah, you need to have crash, stress, and engine damage all off. And this might be considered cheating, but whatever. I do use auto trim with the helicopter, and I do this assisted controller sensitivity since I am using an Xbox controller. It just helps a little bit with the left thumb, you know, not overdoing it too much. Alright, so now we can go to launch. Now, I will tell you, I do have trouble at times getting this load off the ground. Not this one particular, just any of them. Getting this thing to hover in one place for like 4 or 5 seconds at like 30 feet. There's no hover button on this helicopter. It's very difficult. I really can't do it from inside the helicopter. I always do this view. For some reason, this view helps. Let me fix... I don't need the that exact HUD. Let me switch it to the smaller one. But yeah, just like the F-14 and all that, I do use a little HUD on the outside here. Somebody texted me. Who texted me? Who's bothering me? Who that bothering me? Oh, it's 7-Eleven. Okay. 7-Eleven can send me text messages. That's fine. Alright, so we're active now, so here's the mission. Here's your mission if you choose to accept it. We're going to take off from the airfield, head towards the port of Djibouti, use the GPS, which we have up, land on the port of Djibouti, load the UAV container to your aircraft, and then return to Chablais Airfield. Upon arriving at Chablais, drop the UAV container off. Optional, return to the port and repeat the mission. You can either carry or a Humvee. So right now we just need to get up and go. So let's program the helipad DJ01 into our little navigation system here. We'll fly there. I mean, we don't even really need to do the whole mission. I just I want to see exactly how this heading does and all that. So all right, let's do nearest. Let's do nearest airport and see if it pops up something. Unless we're just going to type in DJ01. Alright, here we go. DJ01, 7 miles. Let's do direct to. Activate that. Now that's locked in. Let's go to the menu and let's go. 3D vision, or we can do map. Map is just fine. And then we also need to switch our system down here to GPS. Now we have the range of 7 miles and the heading. We have our torque, rotor speed, altitude, actual speed, barometric altitude, and our vertical speed. Let's get up and let's get going. Actually, we can turn the power steering off now. Since we're not loading anything up here, we can turn that off. Whoa, that's loud. Jesus Christ. Sorry, guys. Sorry, I didn't realize how loud that bitch was. My fault. All right. Move my heading. Alright, and one thing I do want to do before I engage the autopilot, I do want to get stabilized a bit. Like right now we're climbing at a ridiculous height. let me slow the engine down a little bit. And let's level ourselves out a bit. So there's no way to program the actual altitude you want. Whenever you click the button, that's the altitude it's going to stay at. So if you can be relatively level when you operate it, you'll be better off. So that's close enough. So let's click heading. And let's click radio altitude. And now you can see they're both engaged, they're both lit up. We can see. Oh, that doesn't look like it's working, does it? Alright, let's try that again. Alright, let's disconnect this and this. Let's turn around. I want to get this sorted out before we pick up our load. Because if we go too fast or make too much of a sudden movement... Yeah, I was going down fast, yeah. If you, when you're flying in this helicopter and you have a load underneath, you know, with the nets and all that, if you make too much of a sudden movement or you go too fast, it's gonna snap. Okay, so let's adjust our heading again. Actually, I might need to put the other HUD up, because the other HUD was easier to see the power of the, Yeah, let me do that. The other HUD, you can see, I can see the torque easier, so I kind of know where to set it. And... Yeah, there we go. See, now I have these little purple indicators. That makes it easier. Alright, so now let's click heading. And... Oh, wrong altitude. Arrow altitude. Maybe that's why it wasn't working. I clicked on the wrong altitude button. So this thing should level off here. We're still climbing. It was working good today. Let me, let's get our heading going this way. Alright, let's even out a bit. That is weird, man. It was working this afternoon, I promise. That is really strange. Well, that's no good. I'm not sure why it's not working now. That's really weird. Alright, let's even out again. I'm not crazy, by the way. I did get this thing to work earlier today. I just don't know why it's not doing it now. Alright, we're about even. Let's click barrow altitude. And let's do heading again. Alright, it looks like we're turning. But I don't know if that just means we're falling out of the sky or it's actually working. Oh yeah, that's not working. Damn. Sorry, wrong button. Alright, let's try this mission. Let's start again at the mission. And let me look over everything just to... Whoa! Yeah, stay still, buddy. Alright, let me look over everything and make sure... Alright, disengage those. Everything looks okay there. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Compass free. Yeah, I mean, all that looks fine. Very weird. Yeah, I mean, it's very easy to, like, you're supposed to just be able to put this thing on both and then just click on both of these and then you're good. Like, I swear I had it, I swear it was working this afternoon. Damn. Alright, let's try it again. Even if it doesn't work, I mean, this is still a really fun helicopter. It sounds great. The missions are pretty cool. You can put out fires, rescue people, bring equipment. Alright, we are almost over 1,000 feet. Alright, let's try it now. Nope. Wow. Maybe because we're on a mission, it's not working. Let's try it without the mission. Because it was working. But I didn't try it on a mission, though. I just did it flying around. So I'm wondering if just flying around it's fine, but on a mission you can't do it. Alright, let's choose a different helipad altogether. Let's just go to an aircraft carrier. Yeah, I mean, that's fucked. That's messed up, man. I wish stuff would just work like how it's supposed to. Like, is that so hard in today's day and age just to buy something and just expect it to work the way that it's supposed to? Like, I don't think I'm asking for too much. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe in today's day and age, you're just not supposed to have things that work. Maybe that's just how it is. Alright. We gotta turn on this system. That'll get rid of the warning lights. Let's get up in the air. Nope, not doing it. Maybe I gotta turn this off, maybe. Nope. It's not working. Maybe I was dreaming today. Maybe I thought it was working and it really wasn't. That's so disappointing. That is really disappointing. Nope, still not working. Yeah, look, I'll pull up the web page. Hang on, I'll pull up the page right now. This is gonna throw my this is gonna throw my frame rate out a little bit, but here I'll show you the page in their booklet. Let me open up my OneDrive account. Yeah, I mean it was working, and then you know what? After you know what? There was another update that came out actually. I bet you that's what happened. So I updated these this morning, and then the simulator had an update that came out later in the day. Now, I tried this out in the morning. It worked fine. After this last update, now it doesn't seem to be working. So, let me, give me a second. I'll pull this up on the screen here in a minute. Let me get it pulled up on my computer, and I'll show you the section of the booklet. So, but I promise it was working earlier today. And then I had this last update that came out, and then it seemed to have killed it. Okay. Let's see here. OneDrive, Aviation. And let me pull up the booklet. Man, I got a lot of booklets here. Good Lord. Okay, Zeppelin. Chinook CH-47D. All right, let me bring this screen up so I can share it. Yeah, I'm thinking that update was the issue. But here, give me a second. Let me add this page to OBS. All right, let's do window capture. Window capture. All right, properties for window. Okay, device not connected. Yes, I know it's not connected. Okay, close that. Window not responding. You don't say. Okay, so here's the booklet here. Hang on. All right, let me go back to the screen so I can. Well, okay, so there was two updates today. So okay, so there was one update for the two aircraft that I'm doing tonight. They each had an update. That was this morning. And then later today, I went in to just mess around, and there was an actual update itself for the whole simulator. So there was one update for the simulator today, and then the update for these two aircraft. Okay, let's see here. I think it was page 68, I think. Boy, I remembered that, didn't I? All right, so let's see here. We got, it's not functional in the current build. System has been developed. It will be added in an upcoming update shortly after the release of SU-15. Right? Whoa! Whoa! That was quick. All right, let me use my finger then. Okay, so here's the buttons. 1, 2, 3, and then we have 4. There we go. So heading select. Upon pressing and engaging, the aircraft will follow the selected heading on the pilot side HSI. System select must be set to any option but off. That means this AFCS system. Barometric hold. Upon pressing and engaging, the aircraft will maintain the current barometric altitude. Radio hold. This will not engage above 1,000 feet, like I said earlier. And then system selects the AFCS system the aircraft will use. Under normal conditions, both will be selected for redundancy. Heading, baro, and radio won't engage unless the selector is at any position other than off. And that is the whole... So... yeah, I mean, that's it. Like... Hey, Robert, what's up? Oh, there's an error. Hopefully I'm still on. Let me see. Shit. Hopefully the stream didn't crash. Give me a second, because it looks like it did, but maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. Oh yeah, okay, we're okay. I'm getting an error on OBS saying that YouTube's not receiving enough something. But we're okay now. Anytime I go to a web page... Oh, maybe we're not okay, actually. Oh yeah, we're okay. Anytime I go do something else besides, like... anytime I open up a separate screen or do something, like, I run the risk of, like, this not working. Like, I run the risk of it just not working. Alright, let's, So I'm thinking that's what happened. Which is, I mean, it's still a really fun helicopter to fly. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like, maybe I'm just complaining about something little, but it's supposed to be there. It's supposed to work. And it did work this morning. It's a pretty simple system to use. Like, you adjust the heading here for where you want to go. You push heading. And then since we're over 1,000 feet, we push, you know, barometric altitude, and it should keep us at both. And as you can see, that is not the case. Not unless we need to be at, like, 100% power. I didn't try that yet. Oh no, that doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like it's the case either. Yeah, that is not the case. That's a shame, man. God, I just want stuff to work properly. Like, is that really hard to ask for? Yeah, let's try leveling off again. Like, I was okay waiting at first, but it worked, and now it doesn't. And I swear, like, I swear it was working fine this morning. All right, well, let me give this one more try, and then we'll move to the Dreamliner and see if that's screwed up now too, from this new update. All right, let's level out a bit. Let's click barometer hold, heading hold, and we're already dropping. Yeah, this doesn't work anymore. But that was a very short-lived update, Miltech. It's a good thing your other stuff works really well, because this sure doesn't. All right, let's go try out the Dreamliner. What do you mean that's not how it works? What you mean, cowboy? If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. I'm all ears. But that's what I did with it today. I didn't do full throttle today. I was just trying it now to see if it would work now. But earlier today, I kind of kept it at half throttle, and it worked fine. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I was just trying it because, like, in the train simulator, when I'm I know they're two different things, but when I'm doing the train simulator, a lot of times the cruise control on those, like in the German trains, you need to be at full throttle for it to work properly. So I was figuring I'd give it a try. All right, KIAD, and let's do 780. I'm building a quick flight plan real quick for the 787 because supposedly it has SimBrief integration now, which it did not have before. Now, I bought this the other day because I was asked to. I do not see a point to buying this airplane. If you already have the premium deluxe and you already have a Dreamliner, save your money. Go buy a pizza instead. Go to Papa John's. Go to Taco Bell. Go get some ice cream. Do something. Save your money. There's no reason to buy this plane. No reason at all. At least in my opinion. You want to buy it, you certainly can. But yeah, I do not see a reason. All right, let's do American. Let's go to Chicago. What runway are we taking off from? 22 left. 22 left. All right, let's try this out. Let's see if this is broken. After this, if this is fine, maybe we'll play with the Hindenburg a little bit. I was playing with that yesterday while I was laying in bed yesterday morning. The Hindenburg's a lot of fun. I don't mess with it too often, but the Hindenburg is it's fun. It's a lot of stuff to do, and it's very confusing. I'm very confused in that big balloon most of the time. There's really one thing I'm really confused with that Hindenburg, and that's getting the elevator man to adjust the trim. I can't seem to get him to, no matter what I do, I can't get him to adjust the trim. All right, let's turn the airplane on and see if we actually do have SimBrief integration. All right, batteries, power. Let's turn the APU on. All right, let's see what we got here. All right, index, settings, we might actually have it because we have the flight plan here set from official flight plan. All right, there is a next page, so it says 1 of 2. So let's go to the next page. Maybe we can put our, oh yeah, user ID or username. Let's do username. Let's do doo-doo. So I was in a band a long time ago called the Doo-Doo Heads. So that's where the doo-doo comes from. We were really big in Baltimore. We came very close to being able to do it for a living, but just some things happened and it all fell apart right when we were finally starting to make it. 52 is for Ray Lewis. 20 is for Ed Reed. So former band, my two favorite Baltimore Ravens. So let's go ahead and put that in there. All right, let's align the IRS real quick. And then we'll bring our route in and see if everything matches. I'm not really planning on doing an actual flight with this thing. I just wanted to see if this was working. All right, ground power is now off. The APU is running. That's all good. All right, let's go to the next page. Let's grab you. Let's do chord, K-O-R-D. That it should be done here in a minute. I do like a few things with this Bravo airspace one. Like, I like how the screens are a little dirty. I like how the windshield's kind of messed up. You know, like, there's little things that they do which I kind of like. But just overall, we're going to see if this works. Because this thing wasn't working at all the way it should the other day. So let's see if they fix this with the update. So, all right, now that we got all this done, let's go ahead and let's go back to index. Let's go to settings. Let's go to weight and balance. Oh, hang on a second. Let's go to route first. Okay, route, and let's request. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. I don't think it was turning the other night either. Oh, look at that. How the button's like missing some of the white. That's a pretty interesting like thing to do, because that happens in real life with buttons. All right, so let's click load. Execute. Yeah, there's our flight plan. All right, let's get the runway we need. Runway doesn't really matter. I know it defaulted for 21 left, but whatever. All right, 28 right's fine. All right, let's go to departure. Let's put in 28 right. Click execute. UNH is what? 2987. Very good. All right, we can get rid of this. Let's go back to tower. So 2987. Let's set our barometer real quick. That'll help with our takeoff info. Oh yeah, we got some viewers, don't we? Sorry guys, I wasn't even paying attention. Well, hello, welcome. We're seeing if this stuff actually works the way it's supposed to. The helicopter is a big disappointment. The Chinook worked this morning. Then Microsoft Simulator had an update come out, and this new update killed the autopilot system again. So, at least on my Xbox, the Series X, the Chinook autopilot system is not working again. It was working, then there was an update to the simulator, and now it's not working. But we're here almost every night around 8 o'clock East Coast time. Please consider subscribing. Well, subscribing's free. Please subscribe, hit the like button. Maybe consider becoming a member, doing a super chat. All that good shit. All right, let's put in our arrival information. So we are doing runway 19 left. Oh, you know what? I didn't actually build a... You know what? I don't really care about the arrival. Let's just do ILS 19 left. And we're not going to worry about a star. Who cares? We're not actually we're not going to be flying this anyways, so. All right, let me get rid of any discontinuities real quick. There we go. All right, let's now see if the weights get brought in. Let's go back to initialization. Let's go to index. Let's go to settings. Let's go to weight and balance. And let's set this from the flight plan. Very good. 3284. We need to remember that number. Okay. So let's leave that screen up. Now let's see if this works, because this was not working the other night. All right, copy data from FMC. All right. Well, you know what? It's got our runway. That's better than the other night. Let's see what our zero fuel weight is. 150,767. Let's plug that in. We have 3284 for our center of gravity, so 32.8. And our takeoff weight is... All right, let's go return. Let's go to... All right, 163.4. Let's just program that. The reserves we have in fuel is... Let me bring up the actual preview here. So reserves are 5.2. So let's do 5.2. All right, 163.4. So 163,400. All right, we have dry conditions. Thrust we can leave as optimum. Flaps will do optimum. We'll do engine auto. Now, see, it's not giving us a calculate button though. That's, see, it should be, oh, we got to do wind and, all right, let's just make it up. 280 by 7. And we'll say it's like 18 degrees right now. There we go. All right, calculate. Well, it's working now. I mean, it's got the wrong plane. But at least that's working now. That's good. So send output. Let's see if it actually sends. Takeoff data ready. So we got to go to takeoff. So let's go takeoff screen. Let's accept this. Let's see, will this bring in automatically? Yep, close enough. And let's go back and see if it... Alright, cost index, we can just plug any number in. And there we go. It is complete. We got a green light now. It's got the correct D rating and the temperature. Very good. Now that message I don't think goes away. So like the other night I kept on saying FMC message the whole time, but well, that's cool now, man. Now this plane works. So oh yeah, and there's this up here. It's kind of like a little Easter egg. Not Easter egg, but like a little nugget that if you want some keyboard shortcuts, they got keyboard shortcuts up here for you. And then, you know, call the tower for pushback. So anyways, so that's that. We did get this plane to steer the other night. When I put a lower cost index in, it steered just fine on the ground. So yeah, man, we're good with all this. So I'm gonna say let's I'm gonna jump into Hindenburg for a few minutes. Or we can do a helicopter mission. We can do a helicopter mission, or we can do the Hindenburg, or we can do like a mission in the Technam 2006, where we fly like over the Bavarian Alps or like the Andes Mountains. Hello, daughter.
Hey.
What up? You doing okay?
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I am, but you can say hi. Do you need to talk to me? Okay. You want something and the other thing?
This thing?
Well, the thing you normally get. And then do you want something else to sink your teeth into? Look in this baggie here. Here. I bought those Hershey things, and then there's also some other things in there too.
Can I take this and one of the things?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
You take two of them if you want.
Here, what?
What are you grabbing?
These.
You can take two.
Of these?
Yeah. Yeah, take like 2 or 3. They're small. They're really good. I like this. I was gonna get them again when I went there today, but they were closed.
Oh.
You need some walkwear?
Yeah.
Technam! Alright, Cowboys first. Technam it is. Technam for the win.
Love you.
Love you too. Bye-bye. Yeah, they have some really cool little missions with the Technam. So we can either do, we can do the Andes Mountains or we can do the Bavarian Alps, one of the two, but yeah, it's a cool little mission thing they got set up. I gotta actually get into the airplane to figure out what airport I need to go to. And then I need to jump out and then go back in. So clicking on the flight we're gonna do, it does not bring you automatically to that airport. We need to find that out and then we can go back. All right, where is this damn airplane at? All right, I guess it's under props. Not props. Yeah, under props, right. Technam for the win. There we go. All right, we'll do. You know what? I haven't done this blue one before. Let's do that one. All right, let's just pick any airport. Because we need to figure the mission we're going to do. And then we need to go out, choose that airport, and then we can continue forward. Yeah, this little Technam plane is really cool. I know they have a bigger version. One of our regular watchers, Magnum PI. By the way, if you want to buy Magnum PI's house, it's in the marketplace. I think it's like 15 bucks. You can buy Magnum PI's house. It comes with the mustache and the Ferrari. It was a show from the 80s. If some people aren't aware of what Magnum PI is, it was a really cool show back in the 80s. This undercover, like, detective guy in Hawaii, drove a badass Ferrari, had a badass mustache. Alright, let's zoom over to the tablet. And let's pick up a mission. So we have missions in Bavaria, and we have missions in the Andes. Now, personally, time-wise, I'd rather do one of these, you know, in like Germany or Austria. We could do like, well, we could cross the Andes. I can just put it on like quicker speed. That's right. Had them Dobermans, that's right. Cross the Andes. Whoa! Where'd you go? Where the hell did it go? I threw away our tablet. Damn, how do I get the tablet back up? Oh, tablet. I didn't know I could put away the tablet. Oh, look, it goes right there. That's pretty cool. I had no clue. All right. So we can do fly through the Andes, or we can pass by Mont Blanc, or do Lake Geneva, the Aravas Mountain Circuit. Let's do this one here. Let's do Lake Geneva. Let's do a quick little trip around Lake Geneva. But you know what? We fly over there all the time. Let's do the Andes. Mont Blanc, okay. You got it. Alright, we need LFLP, so let's do that. I wonder why my keyboard's not lighting up anymore. Weird. I know the wire got bent about a month ago, but I don't think that's got anything to do with this. Weird that the keyboard's not lighting up anymore. Alright, main menu. Is there a button I can use to make it light up again? Oh yeah, there is a button. Okay. Alright, let's do LFLP. We'll do a quick cold and dark start with this airplane, then we'll get going. There's actually, this airplane's got a decent amount of features to it. It's a pretty cool little plane. I like this plane. Now, I say that about every airplane I fly, though. Like, I'm like, every time I get in one, I'm like, hey, man, this one's my favorite. Every time I get into a plane, I'm like, I like this one. This one's my favorite. But that's how I feel at the time. So, and you know, nowadays, feelings are better than facts nowadays. That's how the world is nowadays. Facts do not matter. It's all about how you feel. That's how the young people feel nowadays. I don't care about your facts, man. That's how I feel. Nobody cares about your feelings. Facts don't care about your feelings. Hold on, I need some more drink. Oh yeah. If I'm ever on a private island for the rest of my life and I had to have one drink, it would be Diet Mountain Dew. That would be it. That's all I need. You give me Diet Mountain Dew and just give me a pizza with ground beef on it every day, I will live very happy for the rest of my life. Pizza and Diet Mountain Dew. All right. All right, let's put some lights on up in here. Let's get our checklist out. Let's turn the tablet on. We got to do a few checks on the airplane first. Now you can do it quickly. We can go under pre-flight and you can just do prepare for departure, or you can do prepare for parking. But we got to check these deals here. So this one's good. We have to check the tires, the prop, and the oil. So let's click on that. So let's check the tire pressure. They look okay. Let's click on the propeller. That's okay. And let's do oil. We're at 99. That's okay. All right, let's go back in. Some planes you can just go from one station to the other. You can't do that with this one. So let's go ahead and check the aileron. That's good. I'm not sure why the tie downs are already gone and everything, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, let's check the elevator. All right, very good. Let's go back in. Let's check this aileron movement. Maybe next time. I think this plane stores whatever your like last airplane setup was. So maybe when we land this plane, I'll click prepare for parking, and we'll put the tie downs in and all that, and the chocks and all that, and we'll see if they actually stay for next time. All right, so that's done. Let's do this one. So tires are good. That one's actually better than the other one. Let's check our rotor blade, and let's click oil is good. All right, very good. So, and last one is just the tire up front. 80% condition. All right, that's probably good for a couple more flights. No maintenance needed yet. All right, we got our waist, we got our pilot and our co-pilot. Let's we'll put a passenger in here. And we'll put like I don't know, like there we go. How about that? That's good. All right, options. Let's get our ground power unit going. Preheaters, not necessary. Headphones we can put on later if we want to. All right, we'll do mission hub later. We don't need charts, but if you did want to pull up a chart, we have that available now. All right, let's go ahead and get the airplane started up. So pre-flight's done. Doors closed. Adjust seatbelts. Yep. Landing gears down. All right, master and nav lights. So let's do master. Nav lights are over here. Very good. All right, fuel quantity, we just checked it. Fuel selectors, we'll do that in a moment. ESB voltmeter, 12 to 14. Yeah, we look good. Actually, I don't even see a voltmeter anywhere, but I'm sure we're good. It should be over here somewhere. Oh, never mind. It's down here. My bad. Yep, we're at 14 volts. All right, very good. Flaps are up. All this is off. Throttles are at idle. Props are forward, and yep. All right, very good. Engine start, strobes on. Let's make sure all the relays are in. They look like they are. They're not pulled out at all. Nope, everything's pushed in. All right, right ignition. Turn both on. Fuel pump. Okay, so right ignition, both on. And the fuel pump. So right ignition. Oh, why are these all turned on already? Okay, right ignition. Let's set our fuel to... We got to open this up first. And then we can spin this around to open. Turn on the fuel pump. Fuel at 4 psi. Looks pretty close to 4 to me. Now we can start it, and then we got to turn on the field and the cross bus. So let's start it. Now you got to hold this in until it actually starts. I can't hear it, so I don't know if it actually started. No, it didn't. Hang on, let me turn the volume up on here a little bit. Actually, you know what? Hang on, let me put my headphones on for this. I don't want to turn it up too loud on my monitor because it could bleed into the microphone. So let me put my headphones on real quick so I can hear when the engine actually rolls over. I actually like doing this without the headphones on, but can't hear the engine otherwise. All right, let's try this again. Okay. Fuel is good. Pump's there. There we go. And right field and right cross bus. All right, that's good now. Now to just repeat the same process for the left side. We do need to adjust the RPM till it's 1,000, so let's raise our RPMs a little bit. Close enough. All right, and then, oh, we forgot to do the choke. Shit. Well, that might have been why it was hard to start. All right, let's put our choke down for the left side. We can now turn the fuel pump off here. Yeah, we forgot to put the choke down. Damn. That might have been why it was a little hard to start. Alright, let's turn the ignition on. Let's open that up, and let's move this over. Left side, let's turn this on. Make sure we're getting fuel. We are. Choke is on. Let's fire up this engine. Come on now. There we go. All right, field on and choke up. All right, so field, cross bus, and let's put the choke up. So, and turn the pump off. Damn, what the fuck? What the hell? Look, our ground system is following us. That's crazy. I thought the parking brake was on. My bad. Alright, let's turn the strobes off and we'll get rid of the... Alright, oh yeah. Ground power is already disabled. We already disabled that. Alright, all avionics. Autopilot master, so... Avionics. Autopilot master's already on. Alright, let's choose our mission now. Here's your mission if you choose to accept it, Ethan. Alright, Mont Blanc. Start flight. This programs the whole trip for us. Yeah, that was crazy. Alright, taxi, okay, so autopilot is on transponder. Let's put the transponder in the correct mode. Let's change this to hectopascals, PFD options. Let's put this on that, and let's change the altitude units to hectopascals. Alright, and fuel selectors are good. I thought we had to switch the fuel to crossfeed. No crosses, comms on. Oh yeah, here we go, crossfeed, okay. Thought that's what we had to do. Crossfeed is just straight up and down. That's crossfeed right there. Alright, taxi lights on, all that. Okay, so everything else is good. Oh, fuel selectors. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, well, let's go to our runway. Actually, I'm not going to contact the ATC. I do want to see what the pressure is real quick, though. No, it actually doesn't give us... Alright, let's... There we go. 30. Okay. So I guess we're not using hectopascals, so let's go switch this back. Alright, let's put on our taxi lights. Strobe lights. Alright, let's get out of here. Might need to use slew mode, but I think we'll be okay. Let's get back on actual ground. You know, I thought we were moving a few minutes ago. I was like, nah, there's no way. And I looked up, I was like, oh, we are moving. That was funny. Yeah, I like this little plane. This little plane's kind of fun. And it's got a chart for cruising altitude as well. We click on it and it programs everything, like the correct the correct pressure, you know, that the engines are putting out, the torque. There's another chart down here that we can use for that. All right, run up I'm not too worried about. If you really want to do it, you can, but there's no... I don't think there's any failures with this airplane, so... If we had any kind of failures, I would do it. But I don't think we do, so... Oh, we do need to turn on photogrammetry, actually. I don't think I turned that on. Nope, we're going to turn that on. And while I'm here, let me actually get the flight stick connected. Because that makes... Well, you know what? Nah, I'll use my Xbox controller. I was going to use the flight stick because it makes controlling the props easier, but it's okay. I'll turn on this feature here, and that way I can read exactly what the setting is. I think 92% on the propellers is about the right setting to be at 2200 RPMs, which we need to be. Come on, there we go. All right, so idle, propellers at 1,000. Uncross feed, the fuel selectors. And I thought the fuel pumps had to be back on. I mean, usually they're on for takeoff. Hey, what up, pilot? Good morning to you, good sir. All right, transponder altitude, that's what we have. Gear up. Parking brake. Yeah, fuel pump's on. That's what I thought. All right, so we need to uncross the... Whoa! All right, let's park here for a second. Let's go ahead and get our lights on, our flaps down for takeoff. Let's put the 2 fuel pumps on and uncross these. And I think that's good. Let's set our altitude. I think, if I remember correct, I did this part of this trip the other day. I think 8,000 feet is pretty good, or 2,500 meters. Let's put the pitot heat on. Let's turn navigation on. All right, takeoff. Around 65 knots indicated airspeed. Climb is 2250 on the RPMs and around 27 inches. And we turn off the fuel pumps. All right, very good. All right. So 2250, 27 on the, and turn off the fuel pumps. All right, let's go. Yes, it is, pilot. It is the Technam 2006. That's right. All right, let's go back. Let's turn on what the hell? Did you guys see that? What is going on with this airplane? Why was it dipping like that to the side? That is weird, man. All right, flaps up. I mean, landing gear up. That was really weird. All right, flaps up. Autopilot on. All right, and for climbing, we need to be at 2250 on the props. So let's do that. I think it's 92 or 93. Let's do 93 for now. Yeah, 92. Okay. Let's give it more juice. That was really strange with that takeoff. I don't know why that thing was, oh, you know what? Maybe it was crosswind. You're right, pilot. I mean, cowboy. That's a good point. I didn't think about crosswind. All right, we need to slow down our ascent real quick to get a little more speed. If we need to circle a little bit, we'll circle a little bit. I think we'll be okay. I got the engines as fast as they're gonna go. But I think 8,000 feet is good. There's, on this mission board, it does talk about going past overflying Mont Blanc 48, 100 meters, but the airplane doesn't go that high. I think we're just flying, like, I don't think we're flying over. I think we're flying to the side of it. All right, we got a pretty good climb going right now. Let's turn the fuel pumps off. Let's actually look at our climb checklist. Yeah, fuel pumps off, 2250 and 27 inches. Getting the 27 inches might be a little bit of an issue, but Now, I'm okay stopping our climb when we get rid of the red here and right here. Red means we're like less than, well, here's the chart right here. Less than 100 feet is red, from 1,000 feet to 100 feet is yellow, 2,000 to 1,000 is green, and then over 2,000 is in black. So as soon as we get rid of the red, you know, we'll be okay. Yeah, you know what? I wasn't giving it any rudder on the takeoff. I wasn't really expecting that to happen. Like, I just thought we were just going to get to 64 knots and just go right up. I did not expect any kind of, you know. Yeah, that's my bad completely. I did not expect any kind of crosswind like that. I just thought it was going to be nice and smooth and get up and that's it. But you can really see how windy it is around here today. This plane is blowing all around. What the hell is that alien structure in the back by that mountain? I don't think that's supposed to be there. Whoa! Alright, you know what? I think we might be okay at 6,500 feet, actually. So we'll climb to 6,500 feet. Engage our cruise speed, and then we're pretty much all set. And we can just chill until it's time to start descending. We got All About Aviation 219 on the side. Got to represent the flag when we can. Yeah, I don't think that's supposed to be there, that big old alien structure. I don't really think that's in the Alps. All right, let's get our cruise chart out since we're getting ready to... All right, cruise. Oh, yeah, that's right. We don't need this for cruise. We got this chart here. All right, we're at altitude. So let's go ahead and we'll do this one here today. Since it's windy out, we'll leave the power up today. Yeah, you know, next time I fly this airplane, I'll definitely pay more attention to the rudder. I was not expecting that to happen. I'm glad I had damage turned off. We would have crashed. Wow, I wonder how, like, if you were a passenger in this airplane today, like, I wonder, like, how nauseous they'd be getting right now. With this plane, like, bouncing around the way it is. Oh, Schmitty. That was my nickname when I was in high school. Well, I haven't seen that name in 30 years, roughly. God, I'm old. Jesus Christ. 30 years. My God. It's weird saying that. Yellowish meat. Oh, I thought that said yellowish meat for a second. I was like, that's an interesting name, yellowish meat. Look at this thing going, jeez. Wonder if I slow down a little bit, if that'll stop some of that. Let's change our power setting, and let's see if that kind of stops some of the bouncing around. Of course, if I put it on, like, if I take off live weather, that'll certainly help a lot, too. Alright, let's try a different power setting and see if that stops a little bit of the bouncing. Okay, it doesn't look like it does the propellers. Let me see what the propellers are supposed to be. 2,000 to 2,100. Alright, let's reduce our propellers. That might have something to do with it. The reason I turned on those words, like I have right now, is so I could see this. So I can make sure these are equal. Otherwise, I wouldn't really know for sure. It would just kind of be a guess. Alright, that's good. Alright, power is now set properly. Man, that is really cool. Imagine doing this flight in real life. Like, just taking a tour of the Alps in real life like this. That would be awesome. You know what? Let me get... You know what? I don't usually like to get rid of the HUD when I'm flying outside, but let me do that. Since we have autopilot on, there's really no reason to leave the HUD up. Let's turn that off. Make it a little more realistic looking. And let me turn... Actually, one more thing. Let me turn off multiplayer also. Alright, nope, wrong one. Let's turn off multiplayer. There we go, that's better. I used to fly with the HUD on all the time, like inside and outside, and then I had somebody ask me to turn it off one day, and I was like, all right, I'll try it. And then ever since then, I've just been flying without the HUD. I kind of like it most of the time. All right, does this thing count down for us? Oh, it sure does. Look at that. So we're going to fly over the north side of Megev. I can't wait to see what the next generation is going to look like with the ground textures and the mapping and all that. I'm sure it's going to look amazing, because this already looks really good. And I know on a high-end PC it will look even better. I'm amazed that it looks this good on a console. It's crazy. Now, supposedly the Xbox that I have is really powerful. I don't know. I don't really notice... Sometimes I don't really notice the graphics, the differences. Like, my son would pick up on it immediately, my daughter would pick up on it immediately, but, you know, I don't really... I mean, I notice sometimes games are a little smoother, I guess. Like, when I'm playing, like, you know, any kind of game. Not simulators, but like a... actual, like a combat game or a RPG or some sort of open world. Like, I'm playing Lords of the Fallen right now. And that game is extremely smooth on this console. I gotta imagine it wouldn't be that smooth on the PlayStation 4 that I have. Same thing with the train simulator. The train simulator is unbelievably smooth on this compared to the PlayStation I had. Wow, we are tossing around. Yeah, I remember you saying you were going to be buying two. I think you said two pieces of equipment for your computer. I think that's what you said, if I remember correct. Yeah, I've thought over the years numerous times to go ahead and switch to a computer, but just haven't done it yet. I don't really want to have the cost, like I don't want to have the expense of having to upgrade equipment as time goes on. Like spending $400 or $500 for a console, you know, it is what it is. And I mean, when I bought the PlayStation 4, I mean that thing lasted me almost 10 years before I bought the next console, before I bought this one. See, I'm wondering if I can get away with lowering. Oh no, I can't, because we're going to have to increase our altitude. Well, let's start working on that now, I guess. Damn. I didn't know we were going to have to increase again. Right, tower monitor, right. Yeah, I remember you saying you were looking to get some new equipment. Two pieces you were saying before the new one came out. All right, let's try 8,200 feet. So let's go back into climbing mode again. So let's get our chart back out. And climb is 27 inches and 2250. So let's set our propellers first. So we're at 2060 right now, and we need to go to 2250. So 92.5 is it. Let's go VS mode. And let's do like 800. Here's Magev. See, I was going to drop our altitude a little bit. I thought if we were going to stay in this little valley and just kind of go around that way, I was going to drop down to like 500 feet over and just kind of fly close to the ground. But no, they got other plans for us. Yeah, having this kind of map comes in handy, that's for sure. Where you can see your actual altitude over ground. All right, we got to lower our... No, I don't mind it being in yellow. Yellow's okay with me. But we at least need to get rid of that red. If I knew that we were going to have that much red, I would have continued our climb from the beginning. I wouldn't have leveled off. I just would have kept on climbing. You ever been in the Bavarian Alps, Cowboy? I've been in there twice. Many years ago when I worked for Audi, the car manufacturer. We did a couple events in the Bavarian Alps. But yeah, man, it's beautiful out here. All these little valleys. It's awesome. Yeah, we were in Seefeld and Troy. You know, if that's on your bucket list, it's definitely a beautiful place to go to. Well, pilot, if there's a chart, a landing chart you can pull up, you can see at what altitude you need to be at for each, like, for each mileage. That's one way to do it. There's a chart available which shows you, like, at 10 miles you need to be at 2,000 feet and 5 miles at 1,500 feet. But I would say if you don't have any instruments available, VOR or ILS, I would say when you're 10 miles out, you should probably be about 2,000 feet. And then 5 miles out, you should probably be about 12 to 1,500 feet, probably. All right, is the yellow gone? Looks like the red and yellow are gone, so we'll level off here at 9,800 feet. 3,000 meters as it is. Yeah, I would do 10 miles, 2,000 feet, and then maybe 1,200 feet about 5 miles out, 1,500 feet, you know, at 5 miles out. All right, altitude is there. Let's go ahead and bring up our handy dandy chart again. Let's do that power setting. And let's move these back to 80. And if we need to adjust them again, we will. That should put us right in the middle between 2,000 and 2,100. All right, we are good to go. We got our power set. We don't need to worry about anti-icing. Actually, let me set the power a little higher. That is really slow. I'm not sure where we're going, but it looks like we're going to be crashing into a mountain. I think we're getting ready to make a big turn. At least I would hope so. Oh yeah, we come really close. Jeez. It's a good thing I got, you know, the crash stuff turned off on here. Come on, birds, you can make this turn. Man, this would be such a cool flight to do in real life. Flying it or being a passenger. I'd be okay either way. I wish more of these little planes had missions like this, you know, built in. I know there's bush trips available, but a lot of the bush trips, it's the same airplane over and over again. It's like a Cub Crafter, or it's like a regular little Cessna. Like, it'd be cool if they had, if you could do the bush trip with any kind of plane that you wanted to. The bush trips they have built in that come with the different scenery, you know, updates. Oh yeah, that's cool. So we're gonna go in and out. That's pretty cool. That's got to be Mont Blanc up there, I would think. Our elevator is all the way down. Look at that thing. I never tried that before. USFS strips and Kit Fox. I'll have to try that. I'm sure flying out in Idaho is really pretty. I do trips sometimes just to fly around, like in Wyoming and Montana and certain parts of Canada and stuff like that. I think it's really cool and really pretty. Sometimes I use a helicopter and just kind of like, there's one of the helicopters we have available has autopilot, so I just kind of put the autopilot on and just let it do its thing and just kind of look around for a little bit. All right, let me look at our mission here. All right, so we're looking at the Glacier d'Argentière. And we don't have Mont Blanc yet, but that is coming up. Mer de Glace. Oh, Mont Blanc's all the way at the end. Okay. So different glaciers. Oh, I I thought that's what you meant in the simulator. Yeah, I didn't think you meant in real life. That would be cool though if you were doing that in real life. I don't, you know, sometimes feel a need to really go look at these in real life anymore now that I have this. Like, if this is as close as I get to these mountains again, I'm okay with that. I mean, they're so realistic looking here. Wow, we're gonna make a turn around this little bowl right here. Jeez. They are putting a lot of trust into this airplane. I'd be a nervous wreck right now if I was a passenger, probably. Man, we're really close to the mountain. About ready to make a sequel to Alive. About ready to eat somebody's arm. Give me a lighter and a forearm. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm hoping once my kids are, you know, self-supporting themselves, hopefully at some point in the future, I'd like to go get my pilot's license at that point when they're not so dependent on me. I don't care what age I start at, as long as they accept me. I'll try to go for it when I can later in life. Chamonix Mont Blanc. I don't know what Chamonix means. Maybe village or... No. Chamonix. Yeah, we probably could sit in one of the windows, actually. See anything? That's the only window, yeah. Oh yeah, there's our passengers right here. I forgot we had passengers. Gotcha. I'm not sure if that was a tough decision or not for you to give up flying back then. I imagine it probably was if you were enjoying it. I'm sure it was a tough decision to give up. Man, that is so cool. Yeah, those hard decisions usually are for the best. Not always the best for us, but usually the best for whatever situation is that we're doing it for. Excuse me. I think I'll start descending after we pass Mont Blanc. That's coming up here pretty soon. This is a cool little trip. I'm glad we did this one. I started doing this one the other day. I guess maybe a week ago. I started doing it, and then I got like up in the air, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna play something else. A lot of times I just get into an airplane, I start it up and take off, and then I go back to the main screen and pick another airplane and start it up and then take off. And I don't really do like actual flights. I just kind of take off and go start again with a different airplane. Yeah, this is Mont Blanc right here. Yep, that's what I'm waiting for too. I'm waiting for it to go on sale. I've heard a lot of really good things about it, but you know, I don't want to spend. And yeah, it's expensive. Yeah. Yeah, I bought this one on sale. It came with the. So there's two versions of this. There's the Mark II, like this one that has the digital screens and all that, and then it comes with the analog version of this one too, where it's like all just old style analog gauges. So it came as a 2-pack. I think it was like $30 for both planes. So that to me, I thought was worth it. It might be. It could be maybe something for skiing. It could be like a ski hut. You know, could be a weather station. Yeah, I don't know. Goodbye, Mont Blanc. I did a trip a while ago. I think it might have been like New Year's Eve or Christmas Eve, where we took off around here, flew over Mont Blanc, flew over. There's another famous mountain out this way too. We flew over that one too, and then we landed in at Innsbruck. There's Mont Blanc, and then there's another K2, I think. No, not K2. I don't remember the name of the other summit up here. Sort of, I think. I think right now, like, we can see each other, but like, as if we want to play together, like, I think we have to wait for the new simulator to come out in order to do that. I think. All right, let's start descending a bit. Let's just put it down there for now. Let's see what our descent checklist says. Yeah, I don't really think there's a good way to multiplayer at all right now. Like, we can't be in the same airplane together. All right, airspeed. All right, so we just have to monitor our airspeed, and that's that. All right, VS. Yeah, like we can see each other right now. You know, however it shows up, you know, it shows up. But as far as like flying together, we would have to do that by like coordinating it on Discord or over the phone or being on stream together. That way we can talk to each other. But coming up, from what I understand, from what Greece was telling me, the new one, when it comes out in November, we can be in the same airplane together, even if we're not on the same platform. Because, like, I really want to do flights with, like, the DC-6 or the Constellation or any of the new airplanes that are coming out. I mean, there's so many new airplanes coming out where, you know, there was 2 pilots, an engineer, a navigator. Gotcha. Well, I mean, you can always send me the yeah, you know what, I'll look into it. I don't know if there's a way to really do that unless you send me the like the actual route, like airport, waypoints, airport. But when the new one comes out, when 2024 comes out, from what I understand, we should be able to be in the same airplane together, or at least have a much better multiplayer. Well, yeah, coordinates are fine, or the actual waypoints. Like, this is the airport I leave from. I go here, 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 and then, or just a general kind of area. But yeah, I mean, you can email them, put them in chat, put them in the Discord. You know, and whichever way you, if you want to do it, it's certainly up to you. But if you, whichever way you choose, I'll you know, write down whatever it is, and I can always rebuild it and do it here. And then when the new simulator comes out, we can do it together. All right, let me see if I can contact the airport. All right, what was it? LFLP, I think. Oh, I still got the UPS one on. When I did the UPS flight. Sure thing. I'll check it out. Yeah, absolutely. All right, let me pull up this. Let's click on the airport and see if they got any landing information. No ILS info. Right now it's 10:16. So at least let's program that in. So let's change our altitude units again. Back to pascals. Oh, that's what we're on right now, 1016. All right. All right, let's level off here for now. We are really bouncy. Let's get out of this mountain range and then we can start descending again. Whoa, why are our propellers all the way up? Oh, I don't think I ever moved them back after we got to... I don't think I ever moved them back after we finished climbing. There we go. That's better. That could have been part of the reason why we were bouncing around so much. I've always wondered, I've never had a... Anytime I've had a chance to ask somebody that's lived in areas like this, I just never got around to asking them, or I would forget to ask them. But like, when you live like in a town like this, right? Eugene, right? Like, it looks like it's a good size. There's some big buildings, houses, businesses, but like, does everybody that live here just like work here and live here? Or do they like drive to this town or this town? Like how far do they drive like in this area? Like, is everything just like centrally located and like, here's business, here's where you work, here's where you live, here's where you go to school, blah blah blah? Or like, do you actually like get on the roads and like travel all around like we do in America, you know, where you go from county to county or municipality to municipality for work and, you know, movies, or you're gonna go see a play or go to an airport? Or all right, we are coming into home stretch. All right, we can start descending again, I think. Old Meadows, U81. Okay. Let me write that down. Old Meadows, U81. And then will you just fly around the river, I guess? Okay. Yeah, I'll check that out. Cold Meadows, and that's in Idaho. Idaho. All right, very good. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely check that out. Oh, shit. All right, let's hold off for a minute. We made it this far. There's no sense of crashing into a mountain now. Yeah, I'll check it out. I'm sure it is challenging if you're flying, you know, close to a river. Yeah, we'll have to check that out. That sounds like that would be fun. Cool. Yeah, there's usually one good-sized airport, and then a few, like, little ones. I like using the little ones when I can, but sometimes they don't, you know, have a runway long enough for the airplane, but... yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Right, bush flying at its best, that's right. I like making my own bush trips up, like you did. Yeah, that's fun. Alright, so I should put our... oh, we got our landing lights are already on. Good, I'm glad I left those on for everybody. Well, I have a feeling this is going to be a very tough landing to make tonight. Might be a good thing we have crash turned off. Crash detection turned off. That might be a little tough to do tonight. All right, fuel pumps on. Q and H we already have. Forward landing less than 119. Carb heat, fuel pump, landing. Okay. All right, let's continue our descent. See if we can contact the ATC yet. We'll stop landing. $11 at 6 miles, and we got runway 4. No, it's right in front of us, actually. Very cool. Well, let's start slowing down then. Yeah, we only got 4 miles. Alright, well, let's start flying manually then. Starting the fuel pumps on. I'm thinking I gotta come in a little bit like this, because runway 4 is yeah, we're not at a 45-degree angle yet. Put flaps down, let's put some gear down. Yeah, I think that's the runway right there, actually. Wow, look at those buildings. That is cool. This game never ceases to, like, surprise me or amaze me. I just think it's awesome. Like, when I was playing X-Plane years ago and Aerofly, like, I just wanted to see buildings like this every once in a while, just to make it a little more realistic. And now, like, I can jump in any airplane that I have right now, and I can look at buildings like this. That is awesome. All right, I think that's the runway right there. Even if it's not, that's going to be our runway for today, so... Oh yeah, that's our runway, okay. Not too bad, not too bad. I was a little worried about making that turn, not really knowing where the runway was, but I figured 40 degrees from how we were heading can't be that far off. Hello. Yeah, I think this is our airport. Yep. Very good. All right, let's go ahead and turn this thing off so we can have it set properly for next time. That was a good trip, man. That was a cool idea. That was smooth and buttery. We barely heard the engines, I mean the wheels clap down. Just a little skirt, and that was it. All right, let's put our taxi lights on, and then we'll come and shut this plane down. We can turn the pitot heat off. We can turn the fuel pumps off. Let's see if we got an air marshal for us. I see some guys. Looks like we're going to be playing chicken with this truck. These guys do this to me all day. They love messing with me. These guys on the ground. They are always putting trucks in my way. They're like, let's see if you... I'll move, buddy. I'll move out of the way. I know that was really difficult for you to just sit there in my way. Well, maybe you were there first. Maybe I should have stopped. Maybe it's my fault. We'll just say it's your fault this time. Next time it happens, you can blame it on me. Well, they must not like us over here. They're putting us all the way in the back. They're like, we heard what you did. We're sending you to the back of the airport, where all the bad kids hang out. The airport of misfit pilots. See? Another truck in our way. Damn it. Hey, we do got an air marshal. Very cool. Are you gonna give me the sign to stop? I mean, that I know that's the sign to stop, but like, what about the sign to? All right, you're not gonna give us the sign we need, so whatever, dude. All right, pitot heat off, flaps up. Transponder ground. Standby. Strobes off, landing lights off. And then shutdown parking brake is on. Taxi light off. Yep. All right, autopilot master is off. Left and right avionics off. Left and right field off. Left and right cross off. All right, all ignition off. Master switch. Okay, that's easy. All right, let's turn all these off. Lights off. Master off. Very cool. That was awesome. That was a lot of fun, actually. All right, let me put these back to off. Very cool, man. That was awesome. And after we ran over the air marshal, he's now at the hospital. But they're happy. They got us all the way in the back. Yep. Airport of Misfit Pilots. All right, guys. That'll do it for tonight. That was a lot of fun. I'm glad we did that trip. That was cool. So what did we learn tonight? We learned that updates came out. Updates worked. Now updates don't work. For the helicopter, the update now does not work because of the new update from Microsoft. It worked until the update. And since the update, now it doesn't work. The Bravo airspace works good now. The tablet works. SimBrief is now integrated. It works just like the other 787, but I go back to what I said before. If you already have the Dreamliner, there's no reason to buy this one. There is no difference other than just some cosmetic items. Other than that, it's the exact same plane. And now that the TechNam is functioning properly, we can fly it and we can do what we did tonight, and that was a lot of fun. So, all right, my friends, I will see y'all tomorrow on June 18th, year of our Lord 2024, on the next episode of the All About Aviation Network. We're a network now. That's right. We're big time. All right. I will see everybody later. Cowboy, it was fun hanging out with you. It was good talking to you, my friend. I will see you next time I see you. And everybody else, be easy. Subscribe, like, become a member, super chat, notification bell. You know all the stuff that we always ask you to do. Anyways, do some of it, do none of it, do one of it. I'll see you all tomorrow.